I move that the House suspend the rules and pass H.R. 596, the Crimea Annexation Non-Recognition Act, as amended.
The clerk will report the title of this bill.
H.R. 596, a bill to prohibit United States government recognition of Russia's annexation of Crimea.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentleman from New York, Mr. Engel, and the gentleman from Illinois, Mr. Kissinger, each will control 20 minutes. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from New York.
I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days in which to revise and extend their remarks and include extraneous material on H.R. 596, the Crimea Annexation Non-Recognition Act, as amended, under consideration.
Without objection, so ordered.
Madam Speaker, I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
The gentleman is recognized for such time as he may consume.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Let me thank this bill's author, who is a valued member of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, Mr. Connolly of Virginia. Let me also thank our ranking member, Mr. McCall of Texas, for working with us on this bipartisan legislation. Madam Speaker, Vladimir Putin has left no doubt about his intentions to expand Russian influence, undermine democracy, and splinter the alliances and agreements that have long kept Russia in check. We've seen this through Russia's direct attacks on democratic institutions, including our own. Remember the presidential election of 2016. Through a pernicious and widespread misinformation campaign designed to distort reality and foment confusion, and in no clearer way through its illegal occupation of parts of Ukraine and parts of Georgia. It's shocking in the 21st century to see a country trample on a neighbor's sovereignty and seize territory by force. It goes against everything we've worked for since World War II to build a Europe that is whole, free, and at peace. It's been 5 years since Russian forces moved into Crimea and staged a sham election in an attempt to give their occupation a gloss of legitimacy. But there's nothing legitimate about it, absolutely nothing. The United States must never accept Putin's attempts to seize territory by force, and this legislation would enshrine into our laws a non-recognition of Russia's annexation of Crimea. This bill would prevent our government from taking any action that even implies American recognition of this blatantly illegal land grab. This bill also sends a strong message to our Ukrainian friends that we stand shoulder to shoulder with them as they continue to resist Russian efforts to fracture their country. This is especially important in light of recent events in which the Russian Navy intercepted Ukrainian patrol boats in Ukrainian waters, capturing the vessels and their crew by force. Vladimir Putin is a bully and a thug. His troops may hold Crimea in a stranglehold, but we need to be clear that Crimea will always be part of Ukraine, not part of Russia. This measure will put that rejection permanently into our laws. I'm pleased to support it. I ask all members to do likewise, and I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman from New York reserves the balance of his time. The gentleman from Illinois is recognized.
Thank you.